how realistic is a scenario of early elections, and how strong is Giorgia Meloni's own appetite for snap elections? To answer these questions, we must try to think like Meloni. So Meloni is probably looking at two different things. The first one is uh, her own majority, like how stable is it? And if we look at the numbers, we see that at the Senate, the lead of Meloni is just 10 senators. That's not a lot. So, and it means that any faction leader of Forza Italia can probably blackmail Meloni. And so Meloni can decide she will just deal with it after the EU elections, or maybe not. And the other thing Meloni is taking into account is her own popularity ratings. As long as she's got a tailwind, Meloni is perfectly fine. But the moment in which she feels she's losing steam, that's a different story. So against this backdrop, what are we seeing? So if we look at polls, I'm personally looking at one by Termometro Politico. It came out on June 9th. It's very fresh. And there is a question asked by the pollster. Ha fiducia nel Presidente del Consiglio Giorgia Meloni? Do you trust Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni? Those who answer, I trust her a lot, at 26.4%. Those who say they trust Meloni somewhat, 17.8%. That's a combined 44.2%. But then those who say they don't trust her a lot, poco, that's 13.1%, and those who say they don't trust Meloni at all, that's 42.1%. So if we combine the skepticists and the Meloni haters, combined they make for 55.2%. That's a lot, and it's the first time in a long while we're seeing these figures. So again, what is going through Meloni's mind? We don't know for sure, but if Meloni feels that she's being blackmailed by tiny warlords at the Senate, and that the passing of time is not neutral, but is making her weaker, then she will be tempted to pull the plug.